Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 17 of this Let's Play Stellaris, Utopia. We are here with Space Prussia, and we are still kind of recovering from our bout of expansion. Now, before we get stuck in, I did mention in the last episode a little bit about Discord. If you haven't got yourselves onto there just yet, why not? Go ahead, go and join us. It's a good place, honest. Yeah, it would be really nice to see more people there. So if you wish to come and join us, then that would be fantastic. So that's your reminder for the day. Anyway, what are we doing? We are basically just
colony established,
tearing through time, building colonies, re-establishing the amount of money that we have. You are... Right, you're the colony that was in ready in our space, which is good. Lots of planets within those systems.
System survey complete.
Cool.
Colonization in progress. System survey complete.
We've almost overcome the deficit. Having a couple of food issues, but that's fine. We can deal with that. And then once you have connected with this, we can add you to Bohemia, and then that is finally done. Alien specimen procurement. The director of the Museum of Exobiology on Berlin has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien specimens. These creatures were spotted on surveyed habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture. It will require the full resources of a science ship for a lengthy period of time.
Situation log updated.
It's cool, we got this, it's fine. And you are almost finishing, so I think we're going to continue with the prosperity of the building upkeep, perhaps. Colony ship. Ooh, energy grids and energy next. Oh no, energy grids. Wait. No, we don't actually use either of those, really. So we may not want to continue on prosperity, instead get something like supremacy, because of course we are the fighty people, and we need to have more fighty people things to fighty people better. Okay, speaking of fighty people and things, we need more spaceports, and for the spaceports that we have, I need to make sure there are a couple of upgrades done. So the most important one is the solar thing. The next one is synchronized defenses, so that you don't just die on us. And then after that, I think I want to try and get destroyer and possibly even some cruiser upgrades in place. And then we also want engineering bays in each and every one, and crew quarters in probably our capital system. So with that in mind, let's make sure that you all have this upgrade and the solar panels. A couple of you don't, and that's another thing that will have impacted our income rather negatively.
System survey complete.
We're getting a lot more fleet power as well. Mordred's Monetary Union broke off their non-aggression pact with the Hulfer Alliance. Oh dear. That does not bode well for the Hulfer Alliance. Cool. Alright, you guys are growing together. Are we generating any influence? A very small amount. I'm just wondering if we want to put an influence station here, then we can gobble up all of this as well. Or is that just being greedy? That's not being greedy. Because this is
system survey complete.
If we have a thing here, then hopefully we kind of spread out. Well, we'll get these at least. Not sure about that one, but these ones we will. And there's some valuable
research complete.
Here. Aha, Unity. I think we
upgraded.
are going to grab the supremacy, which increases our border range. Excellent. Just because I'm not convinced by the need for these. Like this one I think is severely underpowered. Building upkeep cost, it's not costing us that much. 48 energy. Okay, it's costing a lot of energy, but we're overcoming it. It's fine. It is costing us a lot of energy. That would save us 4.8 energy. Nah, it's not really worth it. Let's get the border range. Grow, my precious. Grow! Ho ho ho! Look at that blobbing out. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, I think we do want a... Maybe even this one. I think we want this one. And then we'll grab these for sure, and this will kind of grow in as
Construction complete.
Okay, we have got cruiser assembly yards. Magnificent. Ooh, battleships. And Betharian power plants. I think we have Betharian. No, apparently we don't. Battleships then. Absolutely. Marvellous. Okay. You are still building. You are upgrading. You are still building. You still need one. Science ship is not currently doing anything. That is not acceptable. Come over here and survey that. mean, the other one that we could try and take is this, but we are still kind of stuck from you. So actually, flying in here, then here, then here, would allow us to get over here. No, overall, 8. Yeah, there's a lot more resources here. Especially if we go up that one, which we will. It's fine. Although having a 12 system over there would be pretty nice.
Construction complete.
Yeah, that's all the construction stuff done. So I'm going to take a risk. And we're going to build one in Lithia. Now, I'm going to need to find another source of influence. Which is probably going to mean sucking up to you guys. Now, this is another button I hadn't realised was here previously, is that you can actually manage your populations here. And if you do this, you can say, we embrace this faction, which brings them into the government. This will permanently change our governing ethics and displease other factions, or displease all other factions in the Empire. That I hadn't realised. But you can see there, faction embraced, modifier added for 120 months given the following effects. Faction happiness plus 20%. Oh, that's faction. Space Prussia shifts its ethics towards materialist. We are already materialist. We might become fanatic materialist. And for this one, we can actually embrace it, and we are definitely already fanatic materialist. So this would have no effect, it just gives us positives. It's only for 20 years. Not quite as strong. Then the other ones, you also have promote faction, which is just an influence cost and increases their attraction. Now, I'm pretty sure that also increases their faction happiness. Like, all of these must increase their faction happiness. Or you can try and suppress them if you really don't like them, but we don't want to do that. We want some of their juicy bonuses, especially from the National Finance Coalition. What are you lacking? Keeping 3,000 energy stored at any time. Yeah, that's fair. Get that back again, we would definitely get our bonus. Because they're quite a large faction, aren't they? Yeah, relatively. No, it's them. The other ones would be a little more difficult to bring into the fold.
Construction complete.
And in fact, once we... Ah, wait. Stupid. Bohemia. Manage sector. Add that. Screw it. That one as well. Okay, now Bohemia is getting that. We are earning a bunch of money. Marvellous. Let's go and sort these guys out. Yeah, we're going to turn these back on. Activate. You were never deactivated, Popsy. Neither were you. Some of these were. Activate. This is going to solve our food problems too. Activate. Now I wonder if sectors also have the centralized food source. Probably, would be my guess. And you need a bunch of things to be built. In fact, you can actually upgrade your administration. I like the sound of that.
Research complete.
Right, we're going to have to do some pretty serious upgrades on those planets. Okay, habitability plus 5%. That is useful. Growth time means we get more faster growth. Adaptive bureaucracy means that we could actually theoretically get more influence from the factions, though that does not happen just yet. Hydroponic farms kind of seems pointless. This leads to further advancements in biological enhancement and adaptation. Oh no, this increases leader capacity. Yeah, we do a lot of leaders because we have the aristocracy, which means that we can have a lot of governor rulers. And are our sectors currently commanded? They are. But this would mean that we can get another 2 planet governors, which means our planets become even more efficient, which would be very nice. Very nice indeed. Right, now Space Prussia is looking properly quite scary. I like this. I heartily approve. Court of Alfasa, you two still fighting? Yes, you are. War score 0. At some point, I'm going to jump back into that one. But that point is not...
System survey complete.
Right, extradition going to be? Probably this one. Ship build speed. Don't need that one yet. Army damage. Actually, army damage. I'm beginning to rethink my stance on armies. Like, I never used to build them anywhere. Now they can be kind of useful because they can really do a lot to garrison your planets. Like, even when they're being bombarded, if you have built defensive armies, they are significantly stronger than the garrison armies, and they could actually hold and throw off enemy attacks.
Colony established.
So if you're playing as a fanatic purist, for example, with the plus 33%
System survey complete.
army bonus, you can basically hold your planets indefinitely from assaults. Like, your fleet won't get anywhere, and then you just wait out the war score. So if you lose a war, you just wait until the ticking time has finished. They don't take your planets. They don't get the ticking war score in their favour. Time delay goes, once the war has been going over a certain amount of time, then it goes in the favour of the defender. War over. We've established a colony in Gorim. Excellent, that's another one. We've really expanded quite nicely, but you will notice that we are once again financially stable, meaning that I can tell my stuff to do stuff again. How long until? 26 months. I have to find jobs for you until then. Ugh. Feels like effort. Honestly, just keep on checking this stuff out. I'm going to assume that you've killed that pirate fleet. Oh, I can't even go there. Disappointed! Just do that. That's fine. Right. We are producing loads of energy now. We have plenty of minerals. You've got it, you don't. We can actually get even more energy. Panel. And another spaceport. We could also potentially do with getting some more ships done. Oh, you need a level 5 spaceport to even build cruisers. We've had cruisers for a while now and we haven't built any. They are expensive though, wow. But then again, our cruisers are pretty strong.
Incoming transmission.
Ooh, who's this? What do you want? Minerals for the terraforming gases. We actually have a surplus in terraforming gases now, don't we? We do. So go ahead. Oh. Scientist has died. We could potentially buy one of the cheap ones, or we wait a very short amount of time and then we can get another guy. Normally research speed, I think we'll probably go for the rocketry. We don't need the science ship ones. Or we could get rid of a science ship. That's probably an even better idea. Yeah, so Valdig van Ratharog, you can become the scientist, and then I don't need to hire anyone. Valdig van Ratharog, that would be you. You can join that, and then you stop working. We disband you. Oops, deselect, disband. Get some resources back, and only the one science ship, because we don't need to really do much more.
Construction complete.
Cool. Wow, that is a +7 stuff place. Now, one thing that has apparently changed is it used to be if your borders expanded, that would piss off fallen empires. Apparently that's no longer the case. It's only if you settle. If your borders expand after you've settled, they've accepted that settlement, then no problem. So eventually, if you had like ridiculous border expansion, you might even be able to butt up against a fallen empire. But in the meantime, it's a colonizable world. No. Just no. So my borders expanding as they are, and freeing up this stuff, I should be able to build... Oh my gosh, I want that planet, or that system. 10832. That's ridiculous. Give me. But yeah, so the reason we've probably got this, and we now have Pash. So, we could potentially do with more construction ships. You know what? No, not Corvette. No, not Corvettes. Definitely not Corvettes. Yes, I think I will build another construction ship and get them working on that. Okay, good. Because we have a lot of things around here that we're building. Okay, so that's done. What are you guys?
Construction complete.
Arctic.
Construction complete.
We're temperate, right? Pretty sure. Where's Berlin? Berlin is a continental temporary. Yes. Construction is complete. Good. Good. So here, I would like to get a... Well, actually, we want the crew quarters so our ships don't pay as much upkeep. And then engineering base, they can build stuff. That's 2. No. Yeah, those 2, plus a cruiser, plus battleship bay. That would be all 4. Unless we find like an observatory is another possibility. No, I think we'll leave Berlin for battleship construction. Yeah, and then we'll do like cruisers from the others. Better idea. Right. Or we do the battleships in Seijima, and then cruisers elsewhere, then Berlin's just left open as a area. And that's an official title, by the way. Okay, you guys are done. You need an engineering bay. All of you guys need engineering bays, because you have the ship modifier minus 5% upkeep. All ships built here. Get that. Very important. And also the synchronized defenses would be nice. Let's make sure you all have that. You need an upgrade. Actually, no you don't. You can get rid of this. Dismantle. No. I want to dismantle the module. Ah, click to see replacement options. Gotcha. And I would like to have the engineering bay. Thank you. Likewise. Engineering. You haven't got one yet. You haven't got one yet. And you are building that. You have... Yes, you are building that. Okay, good. Sectors.
Construction complete.
You are trying to build a lot of stuff, so I'm going to finance you. You are building some stuff, but you're not that... You actually, no, you have a good amount.
Complete.
You are building a lot of stuff. So we definitely need to support Saxony. Bohemia seems to be doing okay.
Complete.
And the Hunter has big ambitions, blimey. Alright, let's give you a little bit more.
Construction complete.
Oh, you're building defense armies. You're doing better than I am, buddy. Nice. Cool. Construction's getting done. Energy suppliers are increasing nicely. We want to get this up to, what was it, 3,000 to keep that other faction happy. And construction ship. Excellent. So with that in mind, we want to come down... Oh, so close. To here. And start exploiting some of that sweet, sweet energy. Need to wait until the end of this month, and then we can build this one.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Research.
Construction complete.
Okay, that's good. So now we can get production targets and planetary capital, which means even more stuff on the planet. Or the Fleet Academy, which is another ship modifier increase. Though it costs a lot of money. Wow, maintenance of 4. Ouch. Hydroponics 2. We have sufficient food supply right now. I like the sound of the colonial centralization. Although interstellar, no. We have frickin' Prussia. It's all about the academies. Must remember who you are playing with, Mordred. Don't deny Prussia their amazing Uber armies. Okay, good.
Construction complete.
Building, building. Don't think we've had any further technologies for you. Can, however, save up for that module, because it will pay that off very quickly. So every cruiser that this place builds will save me 71 minerals. 5 cruisers and that's paid off.
Ships upgraded.
That's nothing. Throughout the life of a game, you're going to build way more than 5 cruisers in one system. Way more. And that's true for any type of ship. Alright, where are you? You're over on that side. You can definitely build me some mining stations over there. Lovely jubbly. And then here. And then you can build me some there. Then once we have the resources for it, we'll get these ones too. And even more. People wonder why I like expansionists. It's because of this. You get so many systems with all the minerals and resources in them. Especially when, like, the number of habitable planets is somewhat limited. This is the way to expand, and you don't suffer the penalties to, like, research increases or anything like that. It's just stuff. Free stuff. Yes, you have to pay maintenance on it, but if you're getting loads of energy places as well, it pays for itself. Modified by whatever modifiers you may have. Like empire modifiers. And then you can go and build here. Marvellous! Right, how are the sectors doing? You are still investing
System
in
survey
clearing
complete.
blocker. In fact, that's something I should be doing. You're fine. You can start paying me some taxes. You are planning to construct none at Gorin Prime. Interesting concept. I think all of you are fine. Why does that keep flickering up and down? I don't like that. Right. Planet blockers, tile blockers. I know there were at least some. You still haven't arrived. I'm going to switch farmers out for you because I want tech. Likewise here. Let's do that. Oh, that's been deactivated. Let's reactivate you and also build a science lab here. Marvellous. Here we can't deactivate anything, or rather we can't deconstruct anything. We can have you working here. That's fine. Then we can build something here. Now this is a mineral place, so if we built a mining silo increases adjacent ones. Actually, if we had like a mining silo here. No, not quite as effective. Because mining silo does override stuff, I think. Monuments, what I was thinking about, but there are much better versions of that. So, no, we'll just leave you. We'll just put you over there. Okay, over here. You are clearable. I'm basically just going through and clearing stuff right now. And you can be replaced by energy because minerals are always useful. Clear you. You are a very high level food production place, so you two may as well switch around. You are being cleared, right? Right.
Construction complete.
And then here, where we've built basically nothing. Power plant. Upgrade.
System survey complete.
Clear. Clear. This is a mineral place, so we're going to build a mining network. And another mining network. Hydroponics.
Tile blocker cleared.
Another hydroponics. And you're building all the good stuff. Marvellous. And here. Clear.
Research complete.
Hydroponics.
Tile blocker cleared.
Another hydroponics.
Construction
Another
complete.
Wow, there's going to be a lot of food production there. And then over here, we are going to get a science place. And wow, nice high level mineral one. Actually, can we like are we allowed to resettle? Let's choose someone from the home planet. You. No, I cannot resettle. Because what I would like to do is resettle him over here, because this is just going to be a colony full of workers, and the two science places we have here are going to be very underperforming. Unless we get people migrating, which is possible. This is going to be a energy system. Because we just need energy. Though there are some nice minerals here too. Alright, build you. Power plant. Power plant. That'll do. Right. Now I know that there's going to be a couple of open slots that we can build in. Or we can just keep up. The upgrades come in. We have free technology slot. More research alternative would be nice. Colony development we don't really need. Energy grid. That is the energy credits plus 10% on a planet, which can be quite useful. Especially in the open, it produces nothing slots. Unless there are any of these things that we need. No, I think we will go for the energy grid. Off you go. Good stuff. Like that slot, for example. But there is a mineral version which we would actually put there.
Tile blocker cleared.
Science thing here. Lab. That's the word. You need an energy thing here. Power plant. That could also be cleared. You can be upgraded. Wow, you are going to be producing a silly amount of energy on that spot. Lovely jubbly. And you have a clear spot here as well. Similar thing, mineral production place. Alright, you have built a spaceport, which does not have solar panels. You could be upgraded, so could you. So could you. And let's make sure that we get the synchronized defenses on all of our systems, all of our places. Like you don't currently have one.
Construction complete.
And that is against my rules. Come on, end of the month. Let's go. Okay. Cool, and with that I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then do consider subscribing. And if you have any tips or advice for me, do let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.